She couldn't see. She opened her eyes, but the eyes were too small and there's a lot of skin around it.
It's really inflamed now. But will the swelling go down?
That's the expectation, yes.
What we did today with Nikki was essentially go deeper into what we did the other day because we saw it wasn't enough.
Hi, we have an update on Nikki, one of our favorites. You may remember her. A few months ago, we drove across the country to rescue her. We found a dog with severe health issues and with a very big problem in her eyes. She couldn't see. She opened her eyes, but the eyes were too small and there's a lot of skin around it, so she couldn't see anything. Today, you're gonna see the process of transforming Nikki from a practically blind dog into a dog that can see. Have a look at this. This is Nikki.
All right, let's take a look at those little eyes. You can't see a thing like this. You can't see the good things in life. She's heavy, huh?
And that's after losing a lot of weight since she arrived.
She weighs twice as much as Electra. "64 glucose. Every morning it's about the same, if I remember correctly. You're going into surgery. Behave yourself. Don't cause trouble. What you injected her with, was it to sedate her a little?"
Yes.
Well, here we have Nikki.
Nikki.
I was just telling Marcos that it's really inflamed now, but the swelling will go down.
Nikki.
How's it going? Hey, we're home now. We need to keep an eye on her in case she scratches herself. I've got all the medication here. I'll give it to you. She needs to stay calm for the next few days, all right? One of the stitches popped out when she knocked herself at the clinic. It's nothing major, but we need to monitor it. We'll clean it with saline as much as she lets us, and apply some cream on the eye, plus paracetamol. See you tomorrow.
This one is much better exposed.
Her right one.
Yes, the right one.
The left one, not so much, right?
No, that's because the membrane on that side was more protruded. Since we cut it in two, this one is more exposed.
Qué bien, Nikki. Qué bien, Peque.
I love seeing that now her right eye is visible from the outside. She does have vision because the eye stays centered and the membrane no longer obstructs it, especially in the right eye. The left one is still much more inflamed, and since that membrane was protruding more, it still blocks her vision a little. But I can already examine the back of the eye. I can actually see the eye now, which we couldn't before.
Okay, but will the swelling go down?
That's the expectation, yes.
Vamos, Nikki. Mira, que te lo hemos puesto ahí con la mantita, cariño.
She doesn't fit.
Well, even really big dogs have fit in there before.
Ahí.
You're going in like a lady.
Nada más, tía. ¿Qué pasa? Nikki. Ay, ay, ay.
Mira cómo me mira.
What we did today with Nikki was essentially go deeper into what we did the other day because we saw it wasn't enough. Today, we performed a more extensive resection of the third eyelids, the nictitating membrane, which was covering her visual axis and preventing her from seeing properly. We also used a technique that I hope holds up this time, reinforcing what we did previously. We placed stitches that support the weight of the skin by anchoring it to the periosteum of the skull.
To the bone?
Yes, they're anchored to the bone so that the weight of the skin doesn't press down on the eyes and collapse them, but rather stays lifted. We'll see how she progresses as the swelling goes down.
When's the follow-up?
I've scheduled it for a week from now.
I think now you can really see the difference. We finally got her upstairs. Maribel had to help me. See you in a bit.
Este muy del bordecito, ¿eh? Ya está, Nikki.
That's great. You can see her eyes now.
So you've just seen it. It looks like Nikki is going to be able to see finally after all this time. This video you've just seen is a process. It's not one but two surgeries. It's hundreds of hours of care, of taking care of those eyes. I mean, really, you cannot imagine the amount of work and the amount of expense that goes behind producing a video like this. This is why I need to ask you, please, if you can, donate. Help us continue to do all of this. Help us continue treating Nikki, treating Morgan, making all these animals recover. We need you and we need your donations. Please donate. Help us continue saving lives. Thank you.